Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Joe Nicasio coming to you from Dallas, Texas. And I thought I'd share with this group 4 secrets to how does the $1 Million Consultant make $1 million. And so there's really 4 important pieces to this puzzle. The first one is you got to have 2 ethical people. You got to be able to deliver a multiple of millions of dollars worth of value, and the person you're dealing with needs to actually pay you the money. So the first secret is 2 ethical people. The second secret is really, and this is a big one, it's the perceived value of the buyer. If the buyer perceives you as worth $1 million, they'll pay you $1 million. And the best, look, the measure of value is how much you can give and share and serve and contribute to the value to improving the lives or the business of someone else. Okay, but just because you have a ton of real value doesn't mean that it's perceived. So the best way to create perceived value is to have real value, but even if you have a ton of real value doesn't mean it's perceived. So just because you deliver huge value does not guarantee the buyer will perceive that value. So what does that mean? If I bring you, an extra $10 million worth of profits, would you share 10% with me? If I bring you an extra $4 million, if I bring you $1 in newfound profit, would you share a quarter? Well, a lot of people would say yes. I'll do that. Now we got to go back to rule number 1, which is you have to have 2 ethical people. But you may say, well, look, I was going to do it on my own, So if I bring you millions of dollars of value, it's not good enough to bring you millions of dollars of value. You got to perceive it on your side. And so just because you offer a lot of real value doesn't mean the other side perceives it. So there's another onus of responsibility. And the onus of responsibility is to not only have the real value, but make sure the other side perceives it. The third piece of the puzzle is you got to have the self-esteem to charge what you're worth. If I charge $1,000 an hour and I work with you for 10 hours, that's $10,000. And then you go out and make $4 million, okay? Well, you won. You made $4 million. I only made $10,000 helping you out. So you got to have the self-esteem and to understand and appreciate your own value, what you bring to the table. You got to charge what you're worth. And the fourth piece to how does the $1 Million Consultant make $1 million is you don't get paid what you're worth. You get paid what you negotiate. So if you negotiate $1,000 an hour and you charge and you get paid for 10 hours, you made $10,000. It's all good. But now the client goes off and makes $4 or $5 or $6 million. You can't go back retroactively and say, give me a tip, because if they paid you what they negotiated, then it's fair, all fair in business. So you don't get paid what you're worth. You get paid what you negotiate. So what are the 4 rules? Number 1, 2 ethical people. Number 2, you don't get, the biggest determining factor of getting paid $1 million is being perceived as worth $1 million. Perceived value of the buyer is huge. The third piece is self-esteem. You got to have the self-esteem and the courage to charge what you're worth. And the fourth piece is you don't get paid what you're worth. You get paid what you negotiate. If you're delivering a lot of value but you're not getting paid well, maybe you need to go negotiate your deals better. Look, I'm Joe Nicasio and I'm a badass business coach. I've been helping entrepreneurs reinvent themselves since 1999. It's my birthday this month. And so I'm working out some pretty generous deals. If you want the help's available. Reach out to me. I'm doing some just like crazy, amazing specials this month to help you build a better business, one bite-sized breakthrough at a time. My premium programs are one-on-one. I also do have an amazing group coaching program, and I do have some introductory offers. So wherever you're at on the continuum of business, if you're just getting started and trying to figure out what business to go into, I've got a program called Business Wisdom Quest. I normally charge $500 for it, but I've got recordings that I'll give you access for $20. Anyway, if you want the help's available. Please reach out. I'm approachable. I'm friendly. Just don't try and play me, because if you play the playa will play you back. All right, this is Joe Nicasio. I'm the world's best business problem solvers, and if you have problems in your business, I'd love to help you solve them. God bless you.